Hello everyone and welcome back to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Today I've got a very interesting video for you. I posed the question, when can superior firepower become a disadvantage? And to test that theory out, I've got here a lot of World War II troops. There are 50,000 SMG troops, 50,000 shotgun troops, and 100 tanks. Yes, that's right, 100 tanks, an entire division here all by itself. And they're going to be pitted against 8 million zombies. Doesn't sound like a lot, 8 million, you know, but it's quite a bit, trust me. It'll be enough to give these a bit of a challenge or to achieve the goals that we're looking for today, which is to find out whether the US military's superior firepower will ever become a disadvantage to them during a zombie apocalypse. I'm sure you've all wondered that question. So, heading here, we can see that the front line of the zombies is currently being ripped apart by tanks, shotgun shells, and SMG bullets, which is what we'd kind of expect, really. We wouldn't really expect the zombies to get close to the US military under any normal circumstances. Switching to the kill counters, we can actually see now that 90,000 zombies are already dead, and we are barely 1 minute into this. However, the US military still have to go through another 7.9 million zombies. But I want to see where the critical point will be. There's going to be a tipping point in this battle where the zombies will actually be able to start killing the US military. Yes, I know, no one wants to hear about it, but it will happen. These are zombies. They are not patriotic. They do not care about our soldiers' lives. They just want tasty morsels of flesh. Anyway, looking at the front line of zombies over here, we can see that indeed the US military are living up to their name and obliterating the zombies before they have any chance to get close to them. These marshlands will soon be just blood. That's all it's going to be, just blood. However, we can see that the zombies now are basically just all dying roughly at the same range, which is making the bodies start to mount up. This will actually give the zombies a distinct advantage as the bodies mount higher and higher, because the US army will have to shoot towards the top of the mountain, meaning that there will be less collateral kills as the bullets land behind them, especially for the tanks, who will only be able to shoot at the ridgeline of bodies. That tipping point right there will be the most interesting part, because I think that is where the US's superior firepower will start playing a disadvantage to them. However, looking at these front lines here, it does not look like it's much of a disadvantage at the moment, as it's quite easily keeping the zombies at bay. They are just dying in their thousands and flying on and off the screen randomly. Going back to the kill counters, we can see now that 650,000 zombies are indeed already dead, and we are barely a couple of minutes into the video. We are going to time-lapse here because I want these bodies to really build up. You're going to start to see what I mean in a moment. So we're going to hit the time-lapse and I'll be right back in a second. Hello everyone and welcome back. So it appears that roughly 2.5 million zombies are currently dead. That's not nearly enough zombies. The amount of bodies around them is nowhere near big enough. So we are going back to the time lapse, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm sorry. So we'll be right back in a second. Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see, the US military have been so effective in their job of killing zombies that they have accidentally drowned themselves. This is where superior firepower becomes a disadvantage, especially when you're in a defensive position and can't move. The zombie bodies have piled up so high that they've actually formed a wall around the US military where the blood cannot escape, and they have proceeded to drown themselves. However, you cannot blame them. What else were they to do? Stop killing zombies, they die. Keep killing zombies, they die. Superior firepower here, truly proving to be a disadvantage. Going to the kill counter here, we can see that there are only 3,200 American soldiers left. However, the zombies have only managed to kill 2,500 of them. That means that almost 100,000 men died to drowning in blood. That is just a grim way to go. I can't think of anything worse, really. You know, that is, yeah, it's just grim. But, however, they have made a good account for themselves, killing 6.5 million zombies. There was only 1.4 million zombies left for them. If they had managed to hold off a little bit longer, or not drown, or have been able to swim, perhaps this would be a different story. However, that is all I have time for today, unfortunately. Do comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Oh, and before we do go, I have a quick question for you. Would you guys be interested in seeing me play other games on the channel, such as Warhammer, maybe Cyberpunk, or other FPS games, things like that? Maybe even Heroes of the Storm? I don't know if there's anyone who still plays that, but do let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video.
But I've known you too long. It hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.